Okay, sir. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to all the respected faculty members to day 10 of our 2-week online FDP on Unlock the Power of AI in Education and Research, organized by Department of FY Tech, Pimpri Chinchwad University, Pune. Over the last 2 weeks, we have engaged in enriching sessions on exploring the transformative role of AI in both education and research. Continuing this journey, today's session focuses on the topic enhancing outcome based education through AI powered analytics. As we know, OBE has emerged as a transformative framework that aligns teaching, learning, and assessment with clearly defined outcomes. As an educator, we are not just imparting knowledge, but that our learner develops the skills, attitude, and competencies that the 21st century world demands. Today, the session aims to explore how intelligent analytic tools can help institutions not only measure learning outcome more effectively but also enhance the overall quality of education delivery. So, it is an opportunity to discover how we can bridge the gap between intent and impact using innovation and intelligent systems. For this, we are fortunate to have two excellent speakers with us who bring rich insights from both academia and the field of AI. Now, it is my distinct honor to introduce today's distinguished speakers. Let me introduce first Dr. Anand Devu sir, professor at Cummins College of Engineering, Pune. Sir is currently serving as a professor of mechanical engineering at Cummins College of Engineering, Pune. Sir is having 25 years of rich experience in academics and industry. Till date, Sir has guided 7 PhD students and 5 students are currently working under his guidance. He has played a many key responsibilities as Dean Academics, educator and researcher, OBE consultant and trainer, and academic auditor. Now, I would like to introduce Mrs. Pranjali Deshpande, Assistant Professor at Cummins College of Engineering, Pune. She has been working in the field of teaching for the last 20 years. Currently, ma'am is serving as an assistant professor at Cummins College of Engineering, Pune. She holds her BE in computer technology from Yashwantrao Chauhan College of Engineering, Nagpur, and ME in computer science from Pune Institute of Computer Technology. And currently, she is pursuing her PhD from Department of Technology, Savitribai Phule, Pune University. With this brief introduction, now I request both the distinguished speaker to deliver the session. We welcome you both.
Thank you, ma'am, for nice introduction. I think let me share the screen. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, sir.
First of all, on the outset, let me first thank organizers, specifically Dr. Biradar sir, for giving me opportunity to share how the AI could be helping us in OBE implementation, right? So first of all, thanks to Dr. Biradar sir and then coordinators of this particular faculty development program at Pimpri Chinchwad University. Now, what actually we could expect in this particular session? Let me just go through. Can we get any enriching experience when we use this AI? Can we use that for rapid courseware development, or it could be reducing our time for non-productive activity, generally we call it as, then boosting of the engagement, could be driving the research impact through AI, and so on and so forth, right? Now, on the background of what could be the expected thing from our this session, these are the contents that I could finalize, and let us see within this session time we could try to cover up as much as possible here. Now, the mode of presentations could be like this. I'll be sharing few things like I'll be starting with the OBE framework phases and possibilities of AI assistance in OBE phases, and then how AI, specifically GPT model. I'm specifically using Chat GPT model, how it for giving prompts and getting the responses from this model. But how this GPT model works, Professor Deshpande madam will share the brief background of that. Then I'll be discussing the importance of the prompt and prompt engineering, because that is very, very important, how to define the prompts, specifically the context of OBE. I'll be sharing that, and then that's again a very brief part of that, brief part of my discussion, and then we'll be moving further with how to define the major outcome statements, right, from vision mission statements to even CO statements, right, and then comparing with those CO statements, maybe with other universities or any other, with respect to also we can say, we can analyze its impact. So that will going to happen. Then how we can make use of different tools like Notion AI, Canva. Majority of us are aware about how it can be used. I may not, if the time is running up, then I can skip Canva AI. Then we'll go to Gamma, is one app where we can get our PPTs done very effectively. Then there's a Napkin AI is one another tool which I'm introducing here, which could help us again for learning material or content development. Then Pictor AI is one tool which help us to develop different videos. And I'm just giving it not necessarily the a full version of AI, but there's a TTS maker again will going to help us for developing a video content. So notes, content development, outcome development, then content development in line with the outcome, and then PowerPoint presentation, how you can do it very effectively and smoothly, seamlessly using AI. As example, Gamma I considered here. Then there's Napkin AI is one another. And then likewise, we'll be moving to video development as well. Okay. And then the next phase comes as assessment, how the content developed can be used to develop the questions, how to write a prompt. Then storytelling, how it affects, that also we're going to see. And then designing the assignments, we can design assignments up to level of Bloom's taxonomy level. If you consider of 4, 5, 6, how we can do that. And then you can also explore quiz AI. We also will going to demonstrate how rubrics can be effectively designed. And then again, Professor Deshpande madam will come and share comparative analysis of 3 main types of LLMs, like GPT models, like from ChatGPT, Copilot, and then Gemini. How and which one is more suitable specifically for our sorry, education field, which is more productive, that we can conclude at the end. So that is what the flow that has been decided. And let us start with a disclaimer saying that the content of the presentation is specifically intended to improve or assist faculty for improving the effectiveness of OBE, right? So actually the contents, as I said, it's kind of an amalgamation of so many things. It's my own learning experiences. It could be the meetings that I actually work with, maybe at department level, university level, DT level, maybe at different university interactions, learnings from that. And then there is a published research which is available, literature is available, that is another resource. And as like this other faculty development programs been attended and then content delivered, the experiences, so that has been shared here. So this is what the disclaimer with which I want to start. Let us understand what kind of outcome that we could see in engineering education. Majorly, we see the outcomes are in the form of a placement at the end of the program. Either it's a 3 years or 4 years program, it's a placement at the end. The other outcome could be students will become eligible to get entry into the master's degree program. Some of them will enter directly as an entrepreneur and the fourth one, which is unlikely and then we don't intend for, but unfortunately there's a mass which also is experiencing there is a unemployment, right? Now if you see all these different types of outcomes mentioned here, those all are depending upon type level of knowledge that a particular candidate has acquired, skills acquired, rather the competencies been developed, what kind of a behavior and attitude been get developed with a student under consideration. On the basis of all this, you will find the outcomes being get varied. Now, of course, we know the level of students entering in our education, and then we need to put a lot of efforts to groom them and make eligible to help them to acquire the skill sets and competencies. We can mold them for a specific type of behavior and attitude to be developed, but still there are deviations, right? So the overall OB is move around all these major aspects. So when I'm talking about outcome based, let me put very very clear, as we are into education field, these are major types of outcomes that we could see. So let us quickly go through this OB framework that I'm calling it as. Generally, I use uh, uh, 3-4 types of framework, but I'm restricting myself here with this framework. Now, this is a very famous diagram. Many institutes or universities refer to that. References I already given here. So on very left hand side, we could see the stakeholders which are giving input. The inputs are also there, what expectations they could pass it on to education field. The other input is also what they could share from their side, so that this OB process will be in line. So, and then once we understand through feedback or interactions during meetings on kind of thing, then we could start defining our outcomes majorly at a mission, vision and mission level, and then we can come to drill down to the objectives at institute level. Then at the program level, again, we can go and think of defining this vision and mission for program, and that becomes a reference. Then there are accreditation bodies like NBA, NAAC. The NBA has adopted Washington Accord, so they are in line with their definitions of the outcome. Generally, they define in terms of graduate attributes that we know. And then there is also knowledge component, then the behavioral component. There's so many things are there. So we adopted that, and then NBA is defined as POs, program outcome. So earlier there were 12, now they are reduced or been merged, and now we have 11 POs, and then knowledge components are also there. So in due course of time, we'll also discuss about that. And then once you understand these are so many different variety of expectations from a program or a branch, then we start defining our curriculum structure. And then for a particular curriculum course, we define the course outcome. There is a sequence hierarchy of outcomes, right from top to bottom, like final year to first year. So likewise, we define the content, that is syllabus for that, and then teaching will going to happen. And likewise, this process is there. So if I want to divide this in different phases, now I'm dividing this, or I can say it's a element approach. There are so many elements shown here, right from stakeholders to the internal stakeholders. All those are elements of this OB framework. Now let us understand that again it as a process. So I'm calling it as a process approach. So evaluation and improvements, we know it's through the feedbacks, the faculty of the department, current students, your alumni, then industry, academia. society in general, even parents come, your management has their own vision to work with. So likewise, those things are entering, and then you are defining the POs. Once the POs are, I'm just keeping this ribbon over. These are objectives can be defined. As I said, POs, and then you are also allowed to define your PSOs for program that NBA is allowed. And you can also see the CO definitions will appear. And in line with that, you define curriculum, then you define extracurricular, and then there is a co-curricular. Now, with NEP implementation, this extra and co term now has become part of a curriculum itself. So whatever extra students are doing, whatever co-curricular activities students are doing, now we are allowing them to earn credits out of that. So whatever the efforts faculty, students, department, specifically our education system in general is putting, can it be get converted into the process of offering credits to students? So NEP has allowed that. So that also has become part of a curriculum. Now course being get offered, course offered during theory sessions, lab sessions, maybe in the field, depending upon type of a program for which you will be working. And students will go through a learning process. Again, there will be assessment happens. And assessment may be happening now in different ways. There are formative and summative assessments. There are different types of formative assessment. There are different types of summative assessments. So some of the times it is offline, online, on field, within class, out of class, in lab, so many. So assessment happens, and then we could see there's a performance assessment happens, whether COs at course level, POs at a program level been met or not, whatever you intend that your students should reach for, whether students are reaching to that level or not, you compare, that also becomes an input. So this whole thing, if you look at, that becomes what I can say, a process. So I'm calling this as an OB framework, correct? So let us take one phase. We'll go phase wise. So we'll understand what phase we can add AI so that it will be a kind of an enriching experience for us rather than burdening experience kind of thing. So let us consider that in the first phase, what we are supposed to do is nothing but the content development is a major phase. So how we do? We can do it through surveys, feedbacks, earlier results analysis, contents, what students are learning. So current students are also giving responses. It's not only faculty feedback, but students' capability to learn through the resources that you're developing. That is also a response from current student. So that is happening in the first phase. In the second phase, if you see, it's all about the content delivery, where the content delivery is happening through the curriculum in class or labs on field, or students are directly working in industry through internship programs. Now these all are content delivery activities, what I can say. Now here also, what students are referring to, they're referring to so many such kind of a things. It could be the lecture, it could be a database of learning material, collection of web resources, files, folders, media, chat with the students, a forum from discussions, conduct the workshops for students, students feedback, surveys for the courses. Now earlier result analysis, also part of this content development process, and the content delivery is happening in this stage. Now if you look at the lecture and lab content delivery, the database for learning material, as we are talking about, that's one of the major portion of our discussion today, how the your content delivery becomes a reference to develop the learning material, and how this AI could help us. So that also we're going to see today. So the third phase, where the performance evaluation, when we talk about the third phase, performance evaluation is nothing but it's a quantification how the outcomes we are expecting at the course and program and institute, department and institute level could help us to conclude that whether the performance expectations been met or not. So that we call it as attainment. Generally term used everywhere is attainment. Even accreditation bodies are also using the same term. So we are referring. So different modes. So there's a written mode, oral mode, practical, and there could be integrated mode of. There's so many mode in which we can do the performance evaluation. So the assessment happens through all these modes, right? So there are different AI tools we'll also be discussing as per the time constraint. We'll stick to few, but how these AI models could help us for conducting these assessment in different modes that we can see. Now that you can see so many, as I said, is a direct assessment, indirect assessment, oral examination, online, offline, quizzes, assignments, question paper development, rubric development. So we'll be covering today the direct assessment, indirect assessment, where the forum discussions, surveys for the courses, kind of thing. So external evaluator is coming and assessing your students. So and so forth. These all are internal direct and indirect assessment phases. Okay. The fourth phase of this process is equally important. Why I'm saying this? The reason behind that is this fourth phase is actually evaluating whether you are on the right track. You means individual faculty for a particular course, or the course content design, or the content delivery process, or the assessment process, or the resources developed designed for that, or the overall system. So all evaluations is happening in the fourth phase. More serious, if we are in this phase, there'll be more quality deployment. That is a direct relationship that I can say. And the quantification of these levels been made or not, that you can see through this comparative analysis happening at CO level, whether course outcomes are met or not. If it is not, then what are the reasons? If you're really doing it, instead of only following the process like as somebody is saying you and asking you to do that, and then you're doing it, or you're doing it with your own interest, proactively you are analyzing it and concluding. There is no harm in saying that the COs are not been met for my course, because you are not the only person who is responsible for that. There's a student, there is a process who is majorly responsible, and being a faculty, we can only read what is happening with the current batch. Can we revise so that the next batch could reach to the level of attainment that we can do? So the things are happening at the course level. So whatever you planned, whether it is delivered, and then you are checking at the performance check, and then once you are done with, you will going to act for whatever the corrections that has been observed and concluded for. So this PDC cycle, which Dr. Deming has said, is applied at the course level, and similarly, it is also applied at the program level. So we can say, again, there is a need to rethink on the outcome statements, maybe course level outcome to the even vision mission statement level outcome. So let us think on that. So these are the ways in which we can think of. Now, coming to the point, at what different stages we can see there is opportunity for AI tools to be used. If we go back and then see, these are in this is a, if we go back right from this, now we can conduct surveys through, so survey development could be the AI assisted. Then the feedback and feedback analysis, result analysis, it could be get automated through AI. So AI could be applicable at phase one. The second phase, if we see now this content design, content development, so all these at least partially can be done with the tools of AI, that I can say. That in the third phase, these assessments, direct or indirect, if you see, the first direct, all components can be very easily covered through AI, that we can say. Rather, I'm just proposing, even at the end of our discussion, we can have a small dialogue, and you can give remarks whether we can use AI for this or not. Okay. Of course, at the phase 4, if you could automate the system through your EMS, education management system, any ERP, if you're running, you can put these AI tools there. And then nowadays, these ERP providers are also adding those tools, AI tools there. So they are also giving you feedback, and the revisions, even the recommendations are also coming at course and program level. So those are also happening. So the revision recommendation system is also there at course, program, and institute or university level. So evaluation method, whether we need to change the content, whether prerequisites needs to be revised. All these are some of the examples why there is a need to revision that we can go in detail. So as I said, I wanted to discuss first what is the process, what are the phases of the process, at what phase, which subphase or the instance where we can use AI tools that I just briefed about. As we're talking about outcome-based education, these are the implicit kind of a terminologies for the explanations of OBE environment. When I say OBE, it's outcome-based education. Then if you want to implement that, then we'll be focusing on outcome-based curriculum, and then outcome-based teaching learning as per the curriculum defined. And of course, the teaching from faculty, learning for students, keeping student centric environment and all processes. Next is assessment. Again, student centric outcome based assessment is also very, very important. Whenever I'm using the term student centric, it doesn't mean that whatever students are demanding, we're supposed to work accordingly. No, it is what is better for student to learn, what is the best way to learn, that we need to think, and that is what I'm calling as student centric teaching learning. And what students have learned or not, that we want to assess, not only the memory of the student. That is student centric assessment. It's not the student is dictating. No, what is better thing, what are the best possible ways in which students can learn, what are the best possible level at which students can reach to for their learnings, that I'm calling as student-centric learning. Generally, the student-centric learning term is misunderstood. So I'm giving this clarification. So this is a kind of another framework you can talk about how this process can happen. It's kind of a simple waterfall model that you can see is happening. But generally, though it is seen as a waterfall model, but concurrently you need to do. So it's a concurrent concept generally deployed when we design this OBE, OBC, OBTL, and OBA. So though it is in waterfall one after the other, but it is happening concurrently. That I think we all know. Now, just to brief about, as we will be moving further, so to set the tone and context of discussion, I'm just sharing the outcome statement. The vision of the institute is one of the very important outcome, expected outcome, vision of the department. Of course, there are mission statements at the institute level, then mission statements at a program level as well. But mission at the institute and mission at the program level, though they are appearing as outcome kind of a thing, but they are majorly actionable items, not the outcome. The outcome is generally expected as vision of institute, vision of the department or program. Right now, as I said, there are program level outcomes. Now it has been excuse me for writing 12 there. It's 11 by NBN now. It was old before January 2025. It was 12. After 2025 January, it is 11. Specifically for the affiliated mode, right? So then program specific outcome, again, these bodies are allowing you to define, and then there are different major aspects for which these program level outcomes are defined, like knowledge, skill, behavior, attitude, etc. The outcomes for each course, and then for every course there are course outcomes we all know we are defining, and again you can drill down to different topics that you are finalizing under that. It not necessarily unitary system has gone and then there are topics only in the syllabi. That is what the scenario right now. So the topic level expected outcome are TLOs that you can see. Whenever we are defining the outcomes, the flow of the definition of outcomes generally happens from top to bottom. And whenever the assessment, whether the outcomes were met or not, that has been defined from bottom to top. So we analyze the marks students secured and then course level outcomes, so many courses, so many course outcomes giving you a program level outcomes, so many program level outcomes is giving you whether vision been met or not. So you all these are quantified, but the assessment is happening, or evaluation whether outcomes are being met or not is happening from bottom to top. Okay. Now, as I said, from 12 to 11. Now, these all are the slides which help you to set the context. These are some of the. I'm just moving a bit faster. It's a four aspects I just wanted to focus upon. Why I'm saying this, because while defining the questions, while defining the assignments, we always need to consider all these things: knowledge, skills, behavior, attitude, and value. And when we are now entering, now we already entered into AI world, AI operated world, or we can say the world where the AI can be used as effectively used as a tool for different processes. Now, this is the education related, these processes, the skill, behavior, attitude, and value becoming more and more important than knowledge. We generally say EQ always dominates IQ, but here, with the context of use of AI and the scenario, now skills, behavioral, attitudinal aspects becoming more and more important, right? And those POs are also associated with or in link with that. This is what our reading that I'm just representing here. As I said, it's not only 11 POs. We also need to consider knowledge profiles. WK's been abbreviated for knowledge profile. It's again a definition from Washington Accord, adopted by even accreditation bodies in India, and we are following. So understanding of so many WKs, like there are 9 shown here. One another quality assurance parameter in designing of any process, designing of any outcome, designing of the process of assessment, designing of content delivery, and then assessment of the students' performances. This Bloom's taxonomy is very, very important. Generally, it is least prioritized and generally taken it as a burden for. But if you think it correctly, you will understand that this is very, very important, and it could leverage your efforts. It could leverage the quality that you want to deploy at every stage, either it is on a first year or it is at a postgraduate or doctorate level. So if you deploy this taxonomy properly in your outcome statements, in your vision, mission, then program level PSOs, POs, COs, you will get more flexibility, you will be more relaxed, you will be more assured about the qualities being get deployed at every level. Now, day by day, education sector is becoming more and more autonomous, university affiliated mode. Now we are coming out of that. Now many institutes have become already autonomous. Now the many universities, like private and state level universities, also working in their numbers are increasing. Now they're assuring the quality of education becoming very, very important. And there I can think Bloom's taxonomy, which is very underrated kind of a concept. It's only considered as a document development process. No, this is very, very important. And if you religiously follow to deploy quality using Bloom's taxonomy, it will be definitely helping you. And so I added this slide here to make you understand that. Uh, Now there are, we know 6 levels. Of course, the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor, there are 3 different domains, but let us majorly talked about is only cognitive domain, but NEP has also given more priority to affective and psychomotor as well. UGC recently has declared policy for apprenticeship based degree program in professional courses as well. So that's all about psychomotor domain. And then affective domain is one which you have seen your core program courses have reduced because there are affective domain related courses like your emotional learnings related to the social and emotional learnings. There could be so many such universe your values related things, so many such behavioral aspects been taught through those courses. So affective domain is also becoming very, very important. Now coming to the cognitive domain, what is presented here in the slide, you can see first 3 are lots like lower order thinking skills development, and then higher order thinking development. And now it becomes our responsibility where we want our students to get elevate. If you go to the in Indian scenario, if you go to even a school level books by maybe CBSE books, you will find even lower standards are also designing their content, designing their questions, assessment to the level of 4, 5, 6, and still being in a professional education, we are struggling to define the content and the assessment in hot level, that is higher order thinking skill level, where analyze, evaluate, create. Actually, we expect employment to our students. We expect students should become more eligible and work good for their master's program, or we even expect our students to be more entrepreneur. Then we should focus more on hots than lots. That is what the thing. And my point of discussion also will be there in our presentation. Okay, so this BT level 4, 5, 6 is more targeted. Oh, so we can say that for taking inputs, AI tools can be used. For designing the structure curriculum, of course, AI tools can be used. And that is what the conclusion. To make us understand what exactly this AI means, nothing but all the GPT models are working. Now I request and handing it over to Deshpande ma'am, and I'm just pausing at my end, and now it's over to Deshpande ma'am.
Yes, hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So I'll share my PPT now.
I think Deshpande madam is sharing her screen. Yeah.
Yes. Is it visible? Is it visible? Shall I start? Just a minute. Yeah, I have shared my screen. Is it visible? I'll share it again. Give me a minute. Okay, is it visible? Is my screen visible? Can you see it? Yeah, hello. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes,
Ah,
ma'am,
yes,
you're
ma'am.
audible.
Yeah, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay. So we'll start. So as thank you so much, Mehul sir, for the
Yes, ma'am.
insights which you presented just now. So specifically, I'll be sharing with you the large language model concepts and the models which we can use in this process of outcome based education. So as we know that we are in the age of AI, specifically now in Gen AI, large language models are trending, and we can make use of the tools, various tools of Gen AI in outcome based education also, to make our lives easy, and also to have some meaningful and insightful contents. So just an overview, everyone is aware of these terms now, but right from artificial intelligence, we have moved to deep learning, and now we are in generative AI domain. So generative AI focuses more basically on generation of new text, audio, images, and the thing is, the fascinating thing which I feel, being a researcher of natural language processing, is that the context awareness, or the context extraction which these models are doing from the text, from the large training which is available to them. So talking about large language models, so large language models, they take structured data, text, voice, 3D signals, images, and so on, the data in any form they take. They train themselves, and then they generate the outputs in various forms, like information extraction, retrieval, and then images, text, sentiment analysis, and there are so many applications. So these are some of the large language models which are trending, we can say. So right from GPT-4, Lambda, Gemini, Bloom, and there are many more which we can make use of in making our life easy. So basically, how it can be used in outcome-based education. They are changing outcome-based education scenario by helping with every step, right from planning the outcomes, the courses, till the evaluation, personalization, and the smart technology. So initially, we need to we will try to understand how these LLMs work internally. They utilize pre-trained language models which that have been trained on extensive educational and academic data sets. Now, what we should remember here, that all the data sets, all the educational contents, all the syllabus structures which are available online, freely available, they will be utilized in training these language models. So they are capable of recognizing patterns, they understand semantics, and generate the output in natural language. And further, they can be fine-tuned with the instruction following behavior. So it will be easy for us to make their use for designing the contents, for generating nice questions, mapping the outcomes, writing reports, evaluating them. But what I feel is, one thing we should never forget, that we have to make use of these LLMs ethically. They are explainable, but we should make them or we can extract the information from them ethically. And the thing is, what I believe is, the cognitive intelligence of human beings is so high that even if all the LLMs are giving us everything which we need, but still we have, on the top of that, we can add our creativity, we can add our consciousness, and we can really make our syllabus and the and our lives and our students' lives very easy with the help of all these LLMs. So what are these LLMs technically? They contain the basic building block of LLM is a transformer architecture. Now, this transformer architecture is such a revolutionary architecture which makes use of the concept of self-attention mechanism. So initially, when a text is fed to any model, any large language model, let me share with you the flow of that quickly without wasting much time. So input prompt, maybe Beur sir, he will talk more on meaningful prompts which can be useful in various OB activities. But the first step is the prompt will be inputted by the teacher or faculty. So if I'm writing a prompt, generate COs for operating system subject according to Bloom's taxonomy. So how LLM internally works, it breaks down the text or the sentence which is given as prompt in tokens. So the tokens are generated. Each token is in turn converted into a vector called that is called as word embedding. So after this word embedding, actually it captures the meaning, grammar, and context of every word which is input in the text. The beauty of large language model is it processes everything parallelly. So initially there were high performing models, but they used to do it sequentially. So transformer architecture or these LLMs, they will take the text, they will process every word parallelly. So all the words will be processed together and the context by the attention mechanism. There is multi-headed attention mechanism which exists in the architecture. So the context, depending on every aspect of that word and that sentence is studied by this self-attention mechanism. And then these tokens are processed together. And then the next step is after capturing the meaning, output is generated. So as output, you can see that it clearly gives us the output based on the prompt which we are giving as an input. So in GPT specifically, there are 96 layers, roughly 96 layers are there, which are taking care of this context extraction. So we can imagine that it's really doing a very great job of extracting the context. That's why it is giving such a nice output, which is really very meaningful. And after that, in post-processing, we can also use this text. We can clean the text and it can be structured as outcome list, rubrics, etc. So then, what is the capability of LLM and what is happening behind the screens? So here now, you can see COPO generation is the first OBE task. LLM capability, it facilitates us for text generation, taxonomy alignment, and behind the scenes, what is happening? That it is learning the patterns of COs and Bloom's levels from the text which is available. Then second is question classification, and the LLM capability is being used for text classification, and behind the scenes supervised fine tuning is happening. Then assessment creation is the next OB task. In this, LLM can be helpful in prompt to text generation. And conditional text generation is based on user interface. Then next is rubric suggestion and attainment reporting. So in all these, what we have to remember that, or how the LLM works, is there is so much training, massive amount of data is being fed, and based on those pre-trained models or pre-training, all the OB tasks are being conducted or being given in a proper output format by the LLMs. So these are some case studies, real-time AI use in OBE by Purdue University. So Purdue University, they have adopted AI-driven analytics and the results are in front of you. So they have observed 40% reduction in administrative workload. So as Beur sir said rightly before some time, we have to make use of all these language models or all these generative AI techniques to make our life easy. We can leverage their power for doing the tasks which are monotonous and which are mechanical, we can say. But we can also make use of them for extracting insightful contents related to COPO, in generation of course outcomes or structure. But one thing we have to always take care of, that on over and above, on the top of all these things, we have to be in a conscious state of mind, and we should take care of actually what we are proposing and what we are writing finally. So future of AI in OB, maybe it can be used in predictive analytics to identify at-risk students. Then AI virtual tutors can be utilized, and blockchain can be used for secure and transparent accreditation and records. So I have used one tool. This is Elicit tool for getting the summary of the papers which I found on outcome-based curriculum evaluation and um, outcome-based education in turn. So we can make use of the tools like this also, and we can search for the material which is available on OB. Now, Beur sir, shall I continue with this, or we'll come to this?
What we'll do at the end, we'll again talk about
Yes.
the comparative analysis of different LLMs available. So
Yes, sir.
that will be more appropriate.
Yes,
Then-
sir. So I think then I'll hand it over to you.
Yes.
Is
yes,
there
ma'am.
any question in all these?
Or we can take up the questions at the end.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Thank you so much. I'll stop sharing.
Yes.
Over to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I hope my now screen is visible. I'm again going in online
Yes,
mode
sir.
now.
it is
So
visible.
we actually talked about this. We talked about this, and Madam has explained how this AI, that is GPT models, are actually helping us in different task of OB. So background, and then this portion, the first component is over. And once we understood how it works, then it will be more important. Once we understand how it works, then it will be easier rather for us to make use of it properly. Now, coming to the next point, after understanding how it works, then there are so many such tools are available, like, so what we are actually doing here is today we'll be using ChatGPT to generate the core lecture content. Then we'll try to organize using Notion, and then possibly Canva doc, or I'll be using the Notion for doc management, that is document management, and then Gamma app I will be using to develop its PPT. So that's what today's further portion. As Madam has said, how these GPT models are working. So it works with the type of input. So type of input generally is type of prompt. The term what we use is prompt. So there are so many advertisements we have seen in the recent past was there is a need of prompt engineering. Now the prompt engineering roles also been again taken care by the Gen AI models nowadays. So giving proper prompt is very, very important to get the required type of response from our the model that we're using, LLM model that we're using. So these are some of the explanation, but I will be running through a bit faster, looking into the time constraint. So let us move what exactly is prompt. It's all about the input to the AI. Either we can give prompt in multi-mode, it could be multimodal, like it could be the text, it could be the video, it could be any website, it could be any PDF. So any even voice command that we are giving, and that AI model is using it to develop whatever your expectations, either it's a text to text, text to picture, text to video. So these all options nowadays are available. This is what I want to just start with. It has major four purposes. it is to maximize the consistency of the responses, more reliable response that we could get, and the repetitively high reliable content that we could get if you write prompts properly. These also prompts are also helping us to leverage an AI model, so its sophistication level capabilities also increase as we are giving prompts. It also learning from that. It also increases the responses that we are giving back after getting the response from the LLM. Again, if it is accepted, rejected, not revised, there is again learning happens at the end for that LLM model that we use. So addressing the Gen AI related pitfalls again improves it. So these are some of the points that I want to focus upon as an instructor, as a student, as a researcher. There are different guidelines. I'll just briefly go through. You should first make, as an instructor or faculty, we should make familiarize with these institutional property policies, whether institute is allowing us to use or how to use, etc. Whether it is officially permitted, whether it's a paid version or it's a free version. These are policies, right? We should be aware about that. And then your mind about the students to use, how you should think that it's more important for making use of AI models. You should always think how my student will going to make use of it. That you should always keep in mind. Accordingly, you start thinking process of use of AI. That is very, very important. If you allow Gen AI to use, but familiarize yourself with the different tools, rules associated with that. That is very, very important. As a researcher, of course, research domain, the policies are more stringent. When it comes to the publishing your research, that is more stringent. And there are many discussions in earlier days when also been happened for this FDP for use of AI for research component, research process. So whether you are publishing, whether you are asking your student to generate your responses from AI for submission purpose, then how it has to be used. All these are policies that we need to decide at the course and department institute level. That is very, very important. We always need to keep the double check on that. There could be the collaborators, maybe from industry or a domain expert, where we are asking student to complete the assignment or a task in a field where Gen AI could be used as a tool there. So these things are very, very important. We always need to be very concise when we are writing any prompt. The concise prompt, these are examples given. We concise prompt could give you the concise specific response. We should be very clear what we are asking. There should not be any vague and ambiguous wordings when we are asking any questions. It should be very specific. This is not necessarily only for education purpose. This is also equally applicable to use of Gen AI for all other tasks apart from tasks in the education. But in education, it is more predominant. Unstructured prompt will give you or consume more time, more effort to get to the exact response from these LLM models. So the structured prompt could help us. You can also do the complex prompts. So the specifically desired output, like we need to set a tone, what type of tone we are expecting, the depth and length for which. So we'll be experiencing this in different examples for education field that we're going to see. Combining these principles will give you a more reliable and correct response that I want to conclude. For example, we can take here, draft a paragraph on climate change in a simplistic style of table paper, use sensational tone. So that's what the very specific earlier, and how it has been revised. You can see the task is what the draft a newspaper paragraph of 500 words, including a headline. So that is very specific task. Then topic on which it has to write is effects of climate change, use the simplified grammar so that every sentences are reduced to a phrases. Then you need to set a tone, like use a sensational language. Then it should be precise too. What for what? It should be creative when describing the climate change effect. So if you remove this task, topic, style, tone, and precision from this paragraph, what you have written, what you could see here, then that prompt become very, very specific. Now there are a few other examples. We can also see some live examples, and I will just skipping these uh, and will directly go to, but we also need to be aware about, because there are improved prompts. These improvements are happening automatically with some of the models like Dell E3. So we must be very much aware as we are giving the prompts, and then those prompts are automatically corrected at the end. The way we also use for a voice command for chatting purpose, and then auto correction, auto spell correction gives some different word, and then when you send, then later you understand the word you are used is something different. Now WhatsApp has given different facility to edit it, so that facility you can use, but in some of the cases the imperfections is because of automatic prompt revisions, so we must be aware about it. Now these are some of the examples been uh, I can see uh, this is the reference I'm just putting in front of you. I'll also share this reference with you all. You please go through. You can learn on your own for prompt engineering. This is very simplified way this has been explained here. I will be sharing this link with you. Don't worry. Now, if you look at using GPT, we can definitely reduce our efforts and the time that we are all aware about. I'm saying there are four stage framework like GRCA framework, where goal, role, context, and audience. If you set, now this framework is specifically for, this framework is specifically for what? Specifically for education sector. I'm saying what is the goal, what is the role, and the context that you are giving to GPT to work for, and who is your audience. The audience is of course a student. Then when the student is having any background of that topic or not, all those things that you can set, and GRCA framework will going to help us. Now what I will do, I'll just go through this slide just to exemplify. There are so many such tools are available where AI is entering into education field in big way, and the big players in the market are entering in big way in AI field. That is the only thing what I wanted to tell you. So inevitable for us to make use of it, and of course proactively, if you think on it, it is definitely going to help us. So how to make use of it? Let us go through some of the examples. I'll be taking example of PCU itself. Let us start with generally when we look at all such tools which are explained here on these slides, we always think, "Arey, what will going to happen to our teaching role?" That's a big question appears in front of every faculty. Generally, the answer to that is we generally use with these old tools like this, correct? Now with AI, we are getting very good assistance. So the teacher role may be slightly differed, but teacher will not going to be get disappeared from this education field. That is very sure. So we must be very, very efficient on using. The similar kind of a scenario was there. The thoughts were there in the minds of the faculty when a mathematics teacher used to teach, and then calculator appeared in front of him. When we all teachers are teaching, and then computer appeared in front of all of us, whether teacher get disappeared? No, teacher are becoming more smarter to use these tools. So similarly, now Gen AI is again a tool available. So we are shifting from tool A to tool B. That is the mindset with which we should think of for using it. So there are its benefits in line when we say this, the tools are used for content development, assessment design, tutorial and personalized learning assistance. There could be creativity and collaboration could happen very effectively. And then operational and administrative efficiency definitely will going to improve. There are a few risks associated with if we could manage, so we can get the benefit very effectively. So what I do here is, this is what your Pimpri-Chinchwad University's vision and mission. Now let me let me see that this vision and mission I want to analyze using, or I want to revise. Let us assume there's a situation I want to revise this PCU's vision and mission, and then this vision and mission is with revision it with respect to the SDGs. Right, these goals are there. So sustainable development goals are the goals for which PCU is committed, and then you need to revise your vision and mission. Then how you can revise? There is a reference I'm just referring here, the role of universities in SDG solutions with co-creation and implementation. So that's a very good report which is available. You can refer later. But if you want to implement these SDGs in your curriculum, in your assessment everywhere, or collaborations, etc., then how you can revise, that is what our task. What are those SDGs? These are total 17 SDGs the world is actually working on. So if you PCU want to work on, how you can work? Let us go through one small exercise. What I'll do is I prepared some very good prompts here. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm using prompts here, and I will go to now this is a simple GPT model. This is ChatGPT, and I have given what I written. You read it. I think probably if I increase the font size, you can read it properly. Please treat you as expert in outcome-based education for higher education. Then I'm asking him to refer to the pcu.edu, analyze this current activities, strength and weaknesses, understand the contemporary need of the future from the university graduating students by industry. And I'm sharing the current PCU's vision and mission attached in file, as I said. So there is one file I'm going to now attach. Add a file folder. I'll go to this. I will come here and case of PCU. So now this is attached here. Now I'm also attaching this SDGs, right? Let us see whether I have attached WK's list. No. Then what I will do, I will just see SDGs. Now that is already ready, but currently 17 goals. These are 17 goals. There are these 17 goals. I am just taking it from, instead of I am saying that I'm coming to here and saying vision, mission, tabulated. Now there are 17 SDGs I'm adding here. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I could see some comments that share screen is not visible. Screen is not visible for ChatGPT.
Share screen is not visible. Oh. How it comes? Because I already shared that. Now whether it is shared, screen is visible.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Because I'm in presentation mode, actually I could not see. So thanks
Yes,
for
sir, it is visible.
Thanks for updating. You may please update me. So what I'm saying is this is the prompt that I prepared, and then instead of saying, please refer to the version of attached in the file, yes, and then, so if I want to revise, then the revised version is appearing in front of me. I'm asking him to give the revised version for vision. This is the vision and mission suggested refinements with proper explanation with can you see this? Now there's a proper justification also available, and now POs and WKs are also there. Now if you look at this SDGs, now which vision and mission statement is targeting for, so accordingly you can align your, so this becomes a first version of, or version 0 draft available with you for your further thinking. Now let me also refer to, yeah, this is one another prompt. This is one another prompt which I am writing it now. I think you could read here. This is for vision, mission, POs, PSO statements for computer engineering department of PCU. I'm not attaching file here, but I am attaching on, I'm saying on the web link on web page. Here, please also refer to the program outcomes, WK and POs, Bloom's taxonomy levels, that I can, I think, attach from my side as well. Attach file. This is list of POs and WKs that I'm attaching. So I'm giving the context and asking him to redefine the department's vision or program's vision, mission, POs for the PCU computer engineering department. So also I'm asking him to focus upon the contemporary and near future needs of BTech computer engineering graduating from graduating students, the expectations from IT industries, right? Needs from BTech students by IT industries. So that is what I am saying. And let us see, it is searching, going to that web page, analyzing it and giving me what are the current vision, mission, what are their strengths and weaknesses, and then the refined version of vision, mission and PO statements. Now, why we need to revise? There are justifications. Justifications are going with these POs and WKs also. If you want to add, SDGs are also being added. You can see the refinements of POs are happening here. So the mapping to the industry needs, POs, WKs, and are happening. And the version 1 of these alignments for PO and WKs are available here. So what I'm trying to tell is I'm trying to help you out for vision and mission statement revisions, which are institute or university level. And then let us also take at program level. So I taken the example, I consider the example of a computer engineering program of PCU, and these are kind of a revised versions. Okay. Now, what is the key? The key here is I'm writing the prompt correctly. See, what I'm writing here is I'm sharing current status. I'm asking that model to go to this GPT, this web link or web page through this link. I'm also asking LLM model to refer to these files. The file here, what I attached, carrying these. So the next task given to him is refer to this. Then website is also informed by in giving information about the current activities, what are the strengths, what are the weakness of computer engineering department from the data that has been kept over there. Then I am giving him the task of revising. Revising again, the context given is POs, WKs, and BTL. BTL stands for Bloom's taxonomy level, and refine that. While refining, I am also asking him to refer to the current and near future needs of IT industries from the students graduating from this particular university. So when you are writing the prompt has to be very, very clear. And that's why I have used this particular GRCA model: goal, role, context, and the audience. So now the audience is, of course, we as a faculty, decision makers in the education system, becomes a audience for that. So here the prompt writing is very, very important. And the example considered here is vision and mission statement of university, for which the context was revision for incorporating SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, in their whole system design. When I'm saying system design, it's all the education, academic processes, administrative processes, resource development, ecosystem development. So for which the SDGs are kept as a reference. So that is one. The second, we can even go down from university to the department, that is program, and how it can be revised. That is one another thing that I'm sharing. Now, what we can do, we can share this this link with you in the chat, and then you can also open at your end. So this link can help you to again read this prompt properly, and again use this prompt further if you want to revise for your own department or university. So that is there. Okay. And moving further, coming to the point of discussion, as I said, this is the framework. The further things are, yeah, POs are there, and then so we talked about this step one, where the outcome statements can be defined. Let us move to the next statement, how we can refine the prompt. I'll be giving the example. I think screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Then it's, yeah, thank you. Now, the step two is iterative prompt refinement. Those iterations are there. So I'll be iterating that, and then the content development. Then we'll go to the Notion, where we have different facilities available. We should move from Docs to Notion. Now I'll come to the Notion related expansion first. Now you can see here the Notion.com is one platform which could help us for so many things. It could be helping us if you are using this Notion as a platform in general in your institute or university. There, who is doing what and what is the content development design is happening. So you can have enterprise level search, which is happening very easily through Notion. There is no separate ERP required for only documentation purpose. Then there is also research mode, which could help you to do the research not only related to document of the enterprise, but also the outside. It could collate and prepare the research projects, right? Then there are there is a facility called as meeting mode. As the meeting is happening right now, if I'm delivering in online mode, if this we refer as a meeting, then everything you can convert this into minutes of meeting. You can also summarize what has been discussed in proper way. You can prepare a notes out of that, and all those documents can be shared with the stakeholders. And how we can make use of this in our case, if you are delivering a lecture in online mode or in offline mode, if that offline mode is lecture is under is captured, then you can simply give it. And then I'm not saying the transcript is created. Transcript creation is kind of a lower version which is already available from speech to text, that is available. But higher version is summarization, summarization with the context, summarization for minutes of meeting, summarization for creating a note, summarization in lengthier way, or summarization is in a shorter way in bulleted points. All these are AI assistants which can be also very comfortably happening here as a facility available. So there are so many upgrades are available, so you can explore it further. So how to get started? It's very simple. You go on notion.com and click anywhere and you can start. Now, I will be shifting from this to this mode. I think now I'm on this notion.com. This is what my page. I prepared it for this presentation. Now, I'm again asking whether this is visible. Again, visible, whether it is visible?
Not so properly, sir.
Sorry?
Not so properly. Window is large something.
Oh, window is large, so I'm not getting. But the screen is visible, no? Because I cannot help it. Mine.
Yes, screen is visible.
Screen is visible, yeah. That. Yeah. What I'm doing, what I will do is I will create a new page. I'm creating a new page. Now what I'm doing, I am now going with on ChatGPT. And I'm just giving a simple example, nothing else. Recently, I learned to use this. Okay. Now what I'm saying, I'm asking him to work as expert in instrumentation engineering, and the goal is to create the lecture content for the topic. That is, topic given is motion sensor to measure the velocity and acceleration. It is very simple, so everybody can understand. The lecture content should be of so much and so on and so forth. So the lecture content. So what it is giving me learning objectives, which is asked, lecture structure and flow, the lecture content, what should be. So this is what it is giving me. Why it is giving me? Because I'm giving the duration is of 1.5 hours. Audience is undergraduate, and it is level also. Who is audience? It's a beginner level audience. And mode of presentation could be in whiteboard or PPT or demo. These are recommendations given. Now, basics of the motion sensors to measure the velocity, how much time I can spend, what are types of the sensors available. So everything is given. Now, what I can do, I can go on editing it. So I can say, I can edit this. I can edit this as per my requirement. I can say give notes as well, or give me only PPT format. So that I can do, and I can, or otherwise, if this is more than sufficient for me, I can directly copy and put it on Notion and create it further. So I will just select it. I will bring it here and put it here. Now, this is now available as a notes for me. Even I can use this for my generating PPT. Okay, I'll go back and I can say I'll come back and say create learning material on topic. I'm not asking, I'm not telling you how to use ChatGPT. You all are expert. I'm just showing you how the learning material can be used further for creating the notes using Notion and all. So that's why I given this particular prompt. And further, we'll use that to yeah, the summary available. Yeah, and also giving me questions. Okay. Now what I'll do, I will click this. I'm carrying it to. Oh. Now you could see, now this is the content. Let us consider this is the part of a notes. This is a part of a notes. Now I want to analyze this, or I want to analyze this portion. This is the introduction, preamble. Now you can see there are so many options available. Now I can say ask AI. Once I say ask AI, there are options available. That is what I wanted to focus upon. Now you have created one small reference as a notes from ChatGPT. You have gone through, that is acceptable to you. That is what the status right now. And then you want to improve writing. Now, if you want to improve the writing, how are you going to improve? See, it is uh, just go here, ask AI, improve writing for oh, yesterday it's been upgraded. Otherwise, now I think I was just discarded. Okay. See, if I want to update this, then this is one facility available where you can make it longer. So this it is making a bit longer explanation available here. Then I will accept it. I can say I also want to make it bit longer in explanation. It is changing and I'm accepting it. So this is very simple way how you can upgrade your notes. If I say ask AI and change the tone, it could be a professional one. So it has to be revised as. Now you can read, earlier statement was this. Now revised tone is a professional version of a notes. Motion sensor technology enables the detection and quantification of kinematic parameters, specifically velocity and acceleration, etc. So if I say accept. Now here what is happening? Whatever you are updating or getting from ChatGPT, if you are agreeing upon there, then you can select and put it in Notion. Now, whatever Notion version I'm showing is of course, in a free version. So you can, of course, upgrade this with your paid version at institute level. You can pay and work with. But here, this enables a faculty to generate these notes as per their requirement. So as per their requirements, if I say this is very smaller explanation, I need something a longer one. So definition can be upgraded and I'm going to accept this. So this becomes your notes available. Now these notes you can even share, import, export. See, export with your PDF, HTML, or you can create a CSV file if it is in data points. So all these are available. You can share this directly with, so whoever open, anyone. So anyone who can view this. Now what I'm doing is I'm copying this link and putting it in a chat, and you can refer this on Notion. So these notes are available. If I want to share, so I can share. So people who can collaborate for developing notes for this topic can collaborate. So let us assume there are three classrooms or three divisions, and two faculty members are teaching to three divisions. Faculty members, the two faculty members can work on the same document and prepare their learning material and can share with students very easily. Editing is very simple. You don't have to again put efforts the way you are putting in for using Google Docs, and there also now AI has appeared, but that is more difficult. It is more simpler version, more simpler version which is available. You can make use of it very simple way. So this is the way how we can make use of this Notion to prepare our learning. Now what I'm doing, I'm again now what I'm doing is I'm again copying this line, and now coming to this, let me see, where is this gamma? This is napkin AI, Pictory AI. Okay, let me also see gamma.ai. Now I'm coming here and I'm logging in, continue with Google, continuing with my just a second. For educational purpose, I say as an educator, continue. Now, whatever I'm showing you here, continue, create a presentation to my friends and colleagues. Generate with URL. Now, upload file from URL, enter URL. I'm just putting my URL here, import it. What I'm doing is I have developed my, now what I want to design, I want to design my presentation. I'm just continuing with it, and it is creating card by card. Yes, split cards for me. Now what it is doing, it is splitting the content, that is notes, into cards. Now can you see here? These are cards which are available. These are cards. Now if you are ready and comfortable to work with these cards, whatever the content he has split it into the cards, these are cards, nothing but a slide. I'm again repeating. If it is available, you can accept as it is, and then you can say go ahead, and you can prepare your presentation. So this is the way how you can create your presentation. Okay. Now if I go with generating another example of notes, that is napkin AI, as I shown here, how to create a presentation using gamma AI. Okay, you can prepare card by card, and you can say preserve. or generate. The formats available, presentation format which is acceptable, and then you can generate. Now, you can prompt editor, and then you can do the freedom. Done with part by part. It's optional. Editing where it is pro tip. Oh, it's card by card, split formula. It's done. And then you can explore it. Go back. So this is one example of PPT tool that is available. Likewise, I can say, tell you, I've prepared the presentations. These are many such examples of GPT tools. I have selected only Gamma for demo purpose here, but I can say this. I will go to this class notes and I can paste here. I will share this reference with you. So you will get all these links, nothing but different presentation preparation, AI assisted presentation preparation tools which are available. You can refer it later. This also I will share with you in chat box. Okay, that I have done. The next is Napkin AI. I want to blank napkin is nothing but again a very simple way of creating a resource for our students. I am again using the same reference of motion sensors. There is a you can add and from where actually add a comment. Just go to some canceling it, bringing it here. Consensus and styles. Let us consider I'm selecting the style. I selected this style. So there are so many styles which are available here. You can select. Pick a color that is more of interest. And not getting it in library. Recent one, which is You can download as a PDF. This could be your notes, and then you can create. This is again a content, and you can share this as a content for your topic that you are discussing, and as an example. Also, you can directly pick that uh, from this, and then you can put it here in Gamma. Again, either you can upload a file, or you can upload it from a drive, any file or slide, and you can create the presentations. In case of a Pictoria, you can move further with creating a video. There could be an option of putting text to video. You can put the text and you can create a video. There is also an option of you can put a URL, and then, or it could be even video editor is available. So either by putting a direct website, and then you want to develop a video on that for your students, for your subject, that can be done from text, and then from URL, from PPT to video, image to video. You can also record the current thing, and then you can move further. So what I'm trying to tell is all about how these tools can be used for content generation, that is for notes, for presentation, for videos. There are few other things to discuss. Yeah, I'm just moving it. There is actually I wanted to talk about assessment. Sir, how much time we have actually? Because
Sir,
how
it's again 10 minutes you can have,
10
because
minutes?
we
Because
have to give some time to OK sir also.
oh, actually, I was not aware about it.
Uh,
Uh, oh. Then I think for assessment, we can have any other session at other time. There is separate session we can
This
arrange.
group will keep, and if somewhere something is required, we'll arrange it.
We can arrange if any
Yes,
session
yes.
required, because here actually I wanted to discuss about as we are becoming more autonomous, no? So there's, when we increase our level in the autonomy, then we need to move our method of content delivery and then assessment as well, right from pedagogy to andragogy and to heutagogy. And generally, when we move from this pedagogy to heutagogy, actually
Uh,
the level of
Beur sir,
yes, sir, yes, sir.
definitely this separate session will
Sessions.
arrange.
Yeah. But
And it
just
will be for our staff, plus in this group, we'll send the message in the next week.
yeah. Actually,
It's good.
yeah.
Yes.
Just I wanted to conclude actually by saying that assessment also need to be moved from the Bloom's taxonomy level, that is remember to create. There we need many things to be considered at a time, and for every faculty, for every course that he is dealing, it becomes very difficult for even administrator to guide him to elevate the level from maybe even apply to the create. There I can think there is a possibility of use of this AI tools, because once you prepare the assessment mode, you can prepare those formats ready, then AI tools can understand those formats and revise your statements for either questions or assignments or project statements, mini project, major projects. So there we can make use of it. That is what I want to stress upon. One more thing which I actually wanted to talk about is the level of autonomy that we can explore. For example, a very small example of storytelling, how it could improve upon. Instead of writing, I kept few slides directly, which could make more interesting version of questions being generated. So problem generated here is what? Calculate the average speed distance covered, that is 100 kilometers in 2 hours. So how we can transform this boring statement into students to get engaged in story. So what we can say, we can give names like Ria and her friends, and you can ask GPT to develop, to revise this problem statement to be interesting one. And even we can move with the higher version that we can ask transform this story considering the jungle as the scenario. Again, this earlier statement, what he has defined, he is again revising with the context of the jungle scenario. And again, if we see, we want to revise for further with the considering Sohan and Mohan instead of Ria and friends driving car, then you can say the revised version is like this. What this example is telling us, this example is telling us, as this example is a general example, not directly related to any course or program, but it is telling us we can revise our questions framing with the context properly defining in the prompt, and then you can get those responses can be used for assessment purpose. So that is what I want to stress. And of course, the level elevations I already talked about. So that can be, that requires separate session, how to move from pedagogy level to andragogy and then utagogy, which is expected currently in industry. So that is another session we can interact. There is also one portion which we will not, which we could not share right now because of time constraint, that madam has prepared one short session where all the GPT models been analyzed and compared with each other, and then how we can make use of GPT, which GPT model more effectively suitable for our education field. That was also a conclusion that also we want to communicate, but that will going to happen in the next any other sessions if you plan. Okay, on this note, again, we would like to thank all of you for sparing your time and patiently listening what I wanted to communicate, to deliver, and giving opportunity for us to share our understandings here. So thank you once again, and it's over to you. I'm stopping my sharing the screen. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, ma'am, for a wonderful session. Very soon, Dr. Nilesh Okay, sir, will join
For the next session.
for the next session.
So I was under impression till 12:30 I will be continuing for the session. That was my impression. I think there was some miscommunication happened. Otherwise, I would have designed in totally different way.
No, actually, yesterday there was some problem with OK, sir. So we discontinued the session.
Okay.
So
okay.
that is some emergency.
Oh, that
the
was
problem.
not actually. I was not aware about that. I'm very
Hmm.
sorry if I'm encroaching his
No,
time because
so
I was
it
not
will,
aware
no,
about it.
sir, it will be better for us to arrange one more session.
No, there is no issue. There is no issue at all.
That is the opportunity for us.
No. That, thanks for saying this, but again, I'm saying sorry to you as well as to you.
No problem, sir. So,
yeah.
Thank
Deshpande
you
madam,
so
we
much.
also need to stop here.
Yeah. I would just like to share one thing. One question was there in the chat box that how morphological analysis is helpful in tailoring prompts. How morphological analysis is helpful. So I just want to share in 1 minute that it is so helpful. Morphological analysis, if we just focus on the use of morphological analysis, then we are already in process of building one system in which you can just give the Bloom's level, you can give the action verb, and it will be it will be analyzed morphologically, and a nice prompt can be generated. So definitely it will be also helpful, as I have also mentioned there, in multilingual prompting. So if anyone is comfortable in writing a prompt in Hindi or Marathi, then definitely the affixes will be helpful in tailoring them to the Bloom's taxonomy and in turn the OBE terms. Yeah, that is what I want to share. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for responding. Sir, if you don't mind, can I leave the meeting because there is also call and meeting already has started.
Then
there is a
just
call.
I'll suggest.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Archana ma'am.
If you don't
Archana
mind.
ma'am.
Hi, yes, sir.
You propose the vote of thanks to Bevur
Oh,
sir.
no, that's
Huh?
not. That's not.
No, it's official.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful session.
Yeah, thanks again for giving opportunity.
Okay, sir.
Hopefully,
Thank you.
we'll meet.
No, soon
sir.
we'll meet in the next week only, sir. We'll
Yeah.
arrange.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yes.
So I'll just take a leave.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
if it is possible, will you join at 1 just for valedictory if time permits?
Okay, I will come out of that meeting. I will join for
Yes,
that
yes.
meeting, and
10,
again I will
15
go
minutes
back.
only.
Yes. I'll sure.
Yes, sir.
But I need to move. There is
No,
a
okay,
guest
sir.
in
No problem.
principal's cabin.
Yes, sir.
I got a call, so I'm moving there.
Yes,
I will join at once, sir. Thank
yes,
you.
yes, sir.
Thanks for
Thank you.
adjustment.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Even
Thank you, ma'am.
yeah. I
Thank you,
also
ma'am.
leave. Sorry, I am not able to on my camera now.
Okay, no problem.
But nice interacting with all of you.
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, dear participants, we have another session of Dr. Nilesh Bhuke, sir.
Ma'am,
Plagiarism in the AI era.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome you.
thank
sir.
you, thank you. Is the link same for valedictory and this session?
No, it is same, sir.
I'll join it from that then, because I have a presentation in the laptop. No, I'll join from that. Just a minute.
Okay, sir. Okay, no
Okay, sir.
problem.
Recording in progress.
Dear participants, as you all know, Dr. Nilesh Uke sir shared valuable insight yesterday on plagiarism in the AI era. Due to time constraint, the session remained incomplete. With due respect, now I invite Dr. Uke sir to continue the remaining part.
Raksha, ma'am,
Yes, sir.
please add once again. Okay, sir. Once
Yes,
he
sir.
joins.
जी सर सर आई थिंक
Sir joined
सर ने ज्वाइन किया पैनलिस्ट बने
Hello, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll start with where I left last time. Let me share my screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, so we were discussing about referencing and citation, and I told you what is referencing. Is everything okay now? Screen is visible, everything is being seen.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Yes.
Okay, so we were discussing that how this plagiarism is different in our AI area. AI area. In this era, it is not only copying from somebody is an plagiarism, but auto-generated text, which you never know that who has written it, is also can be considered as plagiarism, right? Then we have seen why we should refer the contents. And I think we have also seen the principle of referencing. You have to answer these 4 questions. Again, these are not I have referred some other reference guide of some other university. Similarly, there is a principle of citation. While citing, you have to cite who is writing that paper and when it was published. I was talking about quoting, paraphrasing, and summarization. So quoting is directly copying the original source and putting into double quotes. Quoting under 40 words, we can put it in a text, double quotes, where you need not to give page numbers and all those things. Paraphrasing is rewriting the section of the original text in your own words. Okay, in this case, you have to acknowledge somebody's work. Even though you have completely changed the thing, you have to keep that thing in the mind, yeah, that you have to give acknowledgement. I talked about quoting. So this is what is a code by this gentleman. If you are using this, you'll have to give his name. I talked about paraphrasing, that whatever is the source code text, and if you have converted completely into some other, but if it means same, you have to again give the credit to the author. Then comes about summarizing. What does summarizing means? It is gives an overview of the whole resource rather than focusing on a specific section of the text. Page numbers are not required when you are writing summarize, if you are quoting the summarized one. Okay. Now, if you see a certain movie is of 2 hours and you have a summarized version of that, जिसको हम trailer बोलते हैं. Even if you are quoting that sort of thing, you have to give a summarized thing, what I say, citation to those summarization also. There is a concept of ETAL. Many times this is abbreviated as ATALI. ATALI. Okay, that means it is all others. It is given in the references. But when to use this at all? Okay, it is similar to etc. Many times we write etc. in our English day-to-day life, but we never see what is its spelling. It's spelling it ETCETERA. Similarly, when you write at all, it is ETALI. When it is to be written, it is written when you have more people in your references. 6 or more authors. As far as IEEE is concerned, if there are 3 or more authors, then you have to write first author, then you can write at all. Okay. And remember, it is not to be written in capital letters. Atoll is to be written in the references. In the references, you have to write the entire thing. When you are citing it, you have to write atoll. Whereas when you are giving the references, you have to write the names of all the authors. There is a difference between reference and the bibliography. Reference list is the list of resources that you are referred within a body of the work, including the quotation, including the newspaper, including the TV news. References usually comes at the end of the paper, and they should not only those works cited in the text. Whereas bibliography may you have everything listed, but they are not cited in the text. Simple. If you have 20 list in the references and only 5 are cited in the paper, so we will call it as bibliography. If you have kept 20 papers or books in the reference list and everything is cited in the text, then you call it as a reference. Bibliography is something different. You list everything you have seen, referred, but they are not cited. Then we call it as a bibliography, right? Remember, this is very much mandatory for PhD. Many a times, even the vice chancellors, the deans have got caught into this plagiarism, and their guideship, their PhD was retracted. Okay, you can see these are the news. Therefore, make sure that if you are a PhD candidate, if you are a professor, if you are a research supervisors, that doesn't mean that I have finished my PhD and nothing comes later. It's not that. This can be retracted any time, even after PhD is awarded to you. It is so serious. It is so serious. Therefore, please do not get trapped into this. Be cautious, and you should always work on genuinity of your work. Currently, what problem we have? We have so many things to be referred, and we are not aware that which one to be referred at what. बुक्स को रेफरेंस देते समय कैसे करना होता है, बुक चैप्टर को कैसे होता है, जर्नल को कैसे होता है, we don't remember, and everybody's way is different. Therefore, we should always use any of the reference manager toolkit. What are these reference managers? There are so many reference managers. These are the things you are supposed to refer. This is a paper. उसको आपको citations भी देना है, और citations always should be in what I say, serially 1 to 100. Okay, they cannot be at one place. First one is 35, second one is 3. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए. Citation should always be in some sequence. They should be either in alphabetic order or they should be in some sequence. And reference will all be 1 to 100 or whatever. So to do this, it is a tedious task. Lot of typing errors comes. Lot of mistakes happens. Okay. Therefore, you should always use the citation manager. What citations manager you can use? These are the managers which help you to collect the bibliographic information. They organize them into a certain folder. They help you in tagging. They help you in searching. They help you in formatting and citation. Right? What are those? You can see these citations given in every place. Now, if you see, this is the BibText. This is one way of citing it. You go to IEEE, you have BibText. Okay, you go to ACM, you have BibText there, or ACM reference. Everybody is having a different way of citation. You can see that BibText is there, EndNote is there, ACM reference is there. If you go to Science Direct, you have Mendeley, Ref, Job Ref, Ref Work. So many are there. Okay, so I normally recommend these are all paid version of Citation Manager, but you can always use the Zotero. This is the best tool I have used. This is open source tool, and this is to be used by everybody, right? Zotero is an open source reference manager tool. It is available for Firefox. It is also available for Chrome and Safari. And as and when you read papers, you can add it to Zotero. and Zotero helps in organizing this. There is another tool which is Mendeley, which is of what I can say, Scopus product. It is also cloud-based product, not Scopus product, but it is Springer, Elsewhere's product, and you can always use Mendeley also. Okay, so Mendeley is sitting on your desktop, whereas the Zotero always sits on your browser. And these two are both the tools are very nicely to be used. Kindly use both the tools forever. These are open source, and they are helping you for all organization of your papers, research papers, not only thesis, and they help you in setting it very properly. Okay, so this was my what I say presentation. Let me stop and I'll explain you how to download Zotero and help you in that. Is my screen still visible?
No, sir.
Okay, download Zotero. I'll explain you how to use it. Okay, download Zotero. This is one of the website which you can go, and I'm using currently download Zotero.
Sir, screen is not visible.
That is why I asked you. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
This is the thing you have to search. Zotero 7 for Windows. I'm downloading in front of you, and I'll make sure that you understand how it is to be used. This will reduce your 90% of your plagiarism work. If you cite it properly, otherwise you keep on searching for this one. Can you see it is getting extracted? Can you see it is being installed? One of you can just answer. Okay, this is what is the what I say the interface for Zotero. Okay, now you have to add your publications in this. Let me see whether he has installed or not. Not the browser you are looking for installed. What is this I am using? This is Firefox. No, why Firefox is not getting installed? I will say download Zotero connection for Chrome. Okay. Now I think I have I have to use my Chrome Firefox again. नहीं नहीं बस I'll just finish this. हाँ सही मैंने तेरे को why it is not coming, let me see. Translate.
Sir, screen is not visible right now.
Yeah, just a minute.
Yes, sir.
I am trying to show whether by I have added Zotero, but I have not some. Oh my God. क्या हो गया?
ते आता आपण हे केलंय डिक्लेरेशन आणण्यासाठी सरांशी पण बोलतो.
लावून टाका त्याचं. लावून टाका त्याचं. हो नाही फाईल तर एक मला फाईल द्या तिथे रिपोर्ट सबमिट करायला पाठवून देता येईल आपल्याला. ठीक. येस येस. Can you see Zotero on the screen? Sarji.
Yes, sir, screen is visible, but personalize your Firefox.
हाँ Firefox से दिखाना था. I'll just show you once again. Is now Zotero screen visible?
Now it's visible.
Okay. Now what I will do, I'll open some Word file. I'll just take 2 minutes. Now suppose, nothing to be here. File new. Is the Word file visible to you?
No, sir, not yet.
How can I share the entire screen? Stop sharing. Share. Screen documents, advanced, PowerPoint, iPhone, computer, audio. Portion of the screen. Download my library. How do I show the entire screen at a time? Entire screen is there. Yeah, fine. Now you can see some Word document on the screen.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now suppose I want to give some references here. So I have to go to Zotero. Go to Zotero. And you say add citations. Okay. I want in, let us say IEEE format. Okay. And he will take me to Zotero. And then I will take some paper from that. 1 minute. Classic view. I have this paper. I have added this paper. Okay. So this one has come here. This one has come here. You can see one there. That the first citation has come. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, suppose I have written. Okay, this is the second statement I have made. And here I want another this one. Right? So here I will again go to Zotero and I'll say insert citation. Select 2 more papers. Let us say this paper. Okay. So I have come here second. Second citation has come. Now, after doing all these things, now I want to add the references. And here I will have to go to Zotero and add bibliography. Both these bibliography has come automatically. And this is the beauty of using any of the reference manager, right? Now let me go to any of the browser. And here I go to IEEE Explore. Can you see IEEE website on the screen now?
Yes, sir.
I said visual computing, right? I get some paper on the screen. Oh, 1 minute. I have some papers on the screen, application of pattern recognition. Now I'm not able to download this paper, but I want to add it into my Zotero. So here I can go and I say add to Zotero. Where is that? Bookmark. Why it has not come here? Extension. Here that extension has to come. Where is that extension? Mendeley extension is there, but Zotero extension should be there. Zotero extension अगर यहाँ पे आ जाता है, तो those all things will come. Let me add it through this one. I'll go to Chrome. Chrome से होता है क्या देखते हैं. Zotero extension for Chrome. Why I'm telling you this? Because this will reduce maximum of your work. Add to Chrome. Add extension. Is not allowing me to add. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Has been added to the Chrome now. This here. Okay. So now I will search some paper here. IEEE Explore. I'll show you one, and then you will understand why it is so important. Wherever you are searching, and if you're not getting anything, you can always rely on this one. IEEE कहाँ गया? Yes. Now I am saying visual computing. Can you see IEEE screen? One of you answer it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I'm searching for some paper and I'm not in a position to download this paper. I want to put that into my citation. Okay. Smart Grid Vision 2023. अभी ये assume that I am not able to download this, but I want to cite this. मैंने उसके abstract में कुछ पढ़ा था. Right. So now once it is there on your screen, on the right hand side, there is a connector extension. You can see on the where my cursor is moving. राइट यहाँ पे Zotero का कनेक्टर है यहाँ पे. ओके आई विल पिन दैट कनेक्टर. ये कम हियर एंड यू से सेव दिस पेपर टू Zotero. ठीक है. आई से हियर डन. तो व्हाट वाज द पेपर नेम? आई विल से स्मार्ट ग्रिड. नाउ दिस पेपर हैज गॉन टू माय Zotero. I have to come here and यहाँ पे I can give my third reference. Add ये देखो स्मार्ट गेट आ गए यहाँ पे, एंटर. Now once I do it, automatically that paper has come here. You need not to worry about it. उसको कैसे देखना है, इटैलिक्स क्या लिखना है, कितने बजे ये किया था, you need not to worry about that. Right? I'll add one more paper so that you are very easily understanding why this is so important. Right? I'll go to IEEE, I'll take a new paper. Okay, here, interactive volume rendering. This is the paper. I am reading it. Currently, I do not have access to that paper, but I want to cite that paper. I have read the abstract या फिर data set वहां से लिया हुआ है. तो similar to this, you go to right hand side. यहाँ पे जोतारे का वहां पे ये आ गया है. यहाँ पे you can see it is not able to download. तो on the right hand side top corner, जोतारो का extension आ गया है. Go there and say done. That means this paper will go to my Zotaro's this one. Okay. Then now I go to my paper list. I say add, right? I search that paper and it has come here. So it is fourth paper I have added here. So you can see here 3 has come. I am highlighting that 3 and automatically that paper has come at the third location. जो पहले third था वो fourth हो गया, जो fourth था वो third हो गया. Here you can see interactive volume rendering, which I have searched in front of you. ये पेपर मैंने अभी सर्च किया था और उसको डाउनलोड नहीं किया, बट इट नेम हैज गॉन इनटू Zotero. आर यू गेटिंग? हैव यू अंडरस्टूड दिस? व्हाई टू यूज रेफरेंस मैनेजर? हेलो, आर यू विथ मी, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Have you understood why those tools are to be used? You will, half of your work is reduced if you use any of these type of tools, which will help you to reduce your plagiarism. More citations means little plagiarism में बहुत कम आपका आ जाएगा. Right? Thank you. If you have any questions, just let me know. Or if you really need to explain these things, being in a physical mode, I have no issues in traveling to your place and getting it done. Over to you, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
Your voice is not there.
Thank you, sir, for such an informative session. Thank you so much. May I proceed?
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So here we are at the conclusion of the 2-week faculty development program. It has been a remarkable journey filled with insightful knowledge sharing and engaging discussion. With that, we now move into final segment of our program, the valedictory ceremony. Now, I would like to invite co-convener of the FDP, Mr. Manohar Kalgunde, sir, to kindly take over the session. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
जितने भी स्पीकर्स हैं उनको पैनलिस्ट बना
Sorry. Okay. Am I audible, ma'am? Hello?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I'm here to summarize this 2 week FDP. As said earlier, this total FDP is broadly divided into two parts, AI for education and AI for research. The series of sessions on AI in education provided a rich exploration of how artificial intelligence can transform teaching, learning, and institutional development. Speakers emphasized the urgent need of ethical AI adoption, stressing the role of educators in nurturing critical thinking, fairness, and accountability. Many sessions showcased how tools like ChatGPT, Eduaid, Canva, Mentimeter, Google Copilot can personalize learning, streamline assessment, and foster student engagement, especially for Gen Z learners. From promoting T-shaped professionals to aligning practices with NEP goals, many sessions underscores AI's potential to support learner-centric and future-ready education system. Discussions on prompt engineering, interactive pedagogy, and responsible integration of AI offered participants actionable strategies to embrace AI meaningfully. In the second week, in the context of research, the sessions provided the deep insights into how AI can elevate academic productivity, enhance originality, and support ethical scholarships. Speakers introduced cutting-edge tools such as Elicit, ResearchRabbit, Orange Data Mining, Hemingway, Zotero, Paperpal, to aid literature review, citation inline management, data analysis, and writing clarity, which are very important for the research as a beginner. Sessions also highlighted critical topics such as selecting relevant research problems, applying sound methodology, protecting data integrity. One session specifically addressed the evolving challenge of plagiarism, including AI-generated content, and emphasized the need for proper citation, referencing, and redefining academic honesty. Across all sessions, participants were encouraged to view AI as a powerful collaborator. It won't replace human being. Instead, it will amplify the human intellect. Hope we all understand AI in better way to make AI understand us and our broad vision for humanity. With this summarized part, I would like to thank all of you and wish all the best for your happy learning ahead. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to invite our head of department, Dr. R.G. Biradar, to address the session.
Good afternoon, all. I'm very happy that our FDP of 2 week it is finished on a high note with a concluding session of today, Beur sir and OK sir finally. So before that, just if any speaker is there, I would like to have a few words from their side about our FDP. I think who is there? Renuka ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Just a minute, I'll try to switch on the camera, but currently here the range is not that great.
Yes, visible.
Yeah. So I'm really happy to join the session. Actually, it's a really good initiative, and it was a good experience for me as well to share the importance of AI and some of the tools. And I really appreciate and I really thank the team to invite me for this session. And this was really a great series. I would prefer to, I would like to actually watch all the sessions because I have seen the topic and it's really good. And definitely I will watch all the sessions on YouTube. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right now itself, that on the screen, the feedback of some of the participants
Uh-huh.
of your
Ah.
session is there. Your topic was effective use of AI in teaching and learning. Session
Uh-huh.
was very interactive session, more of hands-on. It was very information it's for teaching and PhD aspirants perspective. Session was very interactive, learned various AI tools. Explanation with example was very helpful. So these were few feedbacks we have collected. Such many feedbacks were there. Once again, thank you very much.
Thanks. It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Ma'am, next. Actually, our FDP started with the session by Admute sir, AI in higher education trends and prospects. So it has started the proper tone for this FDP with his knowledge, expertise, and sincerity. And the feedback given by the participants nicely explained the terms regarding NEP-based curriculum. It was great session, got lot of inputs about AI. Thank you. Wish to join your training in future too. The content of the lecture was very informative. The session was very informative. I learned the basics of AI. So these were few feedbacks by participants. The next session by Anagha Kulkarni ma'am from Cummins. The topic was generative AI and large LLM. The feedback is good topic and greatly explained its need of time. Resource person was really good. The content of the lecture was very informative. Excellent tools explained which are used in teaching. The session was nice. Learned about many new AI tools which in. Thank you, ma'am. Anka Kulkarni, ma'am. Thank you very much. So it was my session only. No need to explain the feedback. Next, once again, I'll repeat the session by Renuka, effective use of AI in teaching and learning. So it was a very interactive session. It was very informative as per teaching and PhD aspirants. Session was very interactive. Learned various AI tools. Explanation with example was very useful. Then again, I think the last session on education by Sobe sir on the topic a responsible AI approach to modern pedagogical methods in education. Feedback by the participant is got to learn about key aspects of responsible AI in education. Very much understood AI in assessment and evaluation. Most powerful session. Session was wonderful and informative. Thank you, Sobe sir, for such session. Then session by Dr. Vinay Kulkarni sir on AI tools for quizzes, slides, notes, and Canva. Feedback given by participants. Excellent session given by sir. Upgraded knowledge, learn new things, explained with real life examples. Thank you, sir. A very nice explanation. Let it be. For how to handle Generation Z students. Very good session regarding quizzes using Mentimeter. Thank you, Kulkarni sir, once again. Then the next week regarding research started with a nice session by our Pro Vice Chancellor Sudip Thepde sir. Feedback given by participants, very helpful for research scholar. Valuable insights I have received from today's session. The session of Dr. Sudip Thepde was wonderful and informative for beginners in research. Sudip sir's presentation content is outstanding for a researcher's young faculty. Thank you, Thepde sir, once again. Then the Thepde sir's, after Thepde sir's session, the session was by our own faculty, Mayur Jakete sir. Feedback given by the participants, nice discussion. The topic was emerging research tools and AI integration for academic excellence. The feedback is nice discussion and insightful talk by Mayur sir. Overall session is relevant and effective, very interactive, mind-blowing session. Thank you, Mayur sir. Then the next session was by Dr. Vipul Bagh sir. The topic was AI meets academia, unleashing next generation research writing tools. Feedback given by the participants. Very much interesting. I liked it very much. Discussions about the tool is very useful. Found new AI tools today for research. Very well interacted use of AI tools in research and education. Thank you, Bagh sir. The next session was by Dr. Deepak Mane sir. The topic was smart site and research, ethics in the age of AI from writing to publishing. Feedback given by participants. Session was very helpful from writing to publishing the research paper. Nice ideas given by Mane sir. Share nice information about a research proposal. So these were few feedbacks by participants. Thank you, Mane sir. Then the next session was by Dr. Nilesh Oke sir on plagiarism in the AI era. Feedback given by the participants. Very interesting session about different types of plagiarism. Nice session on plagiarism checking. Helpful session for understanding AI tools for research. The session was very interactive and informative too, which helps to beginners in research. The speaker delivered insightful and engaging contents, effectively aligning with the objectives of the faculty development program. And special thanks to Uke sir, in spite of your busy schedule. So in 2 days, you finished your topic. So a special thanks to Uke sir. Then 2 days sessions by Bevur sir and Deshpande ma'am. Unlock the power of AI for enriching outcome-based education. The feedback from the participants, I found the session highly insightful and relevant to the current educational landscape. The speakers effectively highlighted how AI tools can help in mapping course outcomes to program outcomes. Practical examples help illustrate real-world applications of AI in the education. And again, especially, I would like to tell Bevur sir and Deshpande ma'am, we need one more session from your side in the next week. So as per your availability and our arrangements, definitely we'll arrange one more additional session on this topic.
Sure, sir.
So thanks to all the speakers and again today our special guest or a speaker, I can tell, Dr. Mohite sir is there. So I request Mohite sir to speak on our FDP. Mohite sir. KC Mohite sir, ex-Dean, Faculty of Science and Technology, SPPU. Meantime, just I'll read the feedback by Dr. Anil Pise from South Africa. I had the privilege to attend this enriching 2-week faculty development program focused on integrating artificial intelligence in education and research. The sessions delivered by distinguished experts covered a wide range of relevant topics from AI trends in higher education to cutting-edge research tools and ethics. Key highlights for me included Dr. Amol Admurte's insights on AI trends in higher education set the tone with futuristic outlook. Then Angha Kulkarni and Dr. Renuka Naidish provided valuable inputs on LLMs and AI-based teaching effectiveness. Practical sessions like Dr. Vinay Kulkarni's tools for quizzes and slides, Dr. Vipul Bag's session on research tools were immensely beneficial. Thank you, Dr. Anil. And next time, I hope that you will be the part of our FDP. Whether Mohite sir joined? Raksha ma'am.
Sir, he has not joined yet. And just give me a moment.
Meantime,
Yes, Mohit. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Joined.
Shall we proceed, sir?
Yes, yes.
Now, I would like to invite the co-convener of the FDP, Mrs. Prerna Jain, to deliver a vote of thanks. Thank you
I think
all.
KC Mohite sir is joined, na? Hello.
Sir, let me check.
So actually request has been sent, but he has not accepted yet.
Whether he is in touch?
Yes, sir, he has joined as an attendee, but we have sent the request, but till now he has not accepted that.
Then leave it. Now we'll conclude.
Yes, sir.
So we'll request sir to join next time.
Okay, sir. Prerna ma'am, session is over to you.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we come to the close of the final day and wrap up the enriching FDP, unlock the power of AI in education and research. As the co-convener of this FDP, I, Prerna Jain, on the behalf of Pimpri Chinchwad University, just want to take a moment to express my sincere gratitude to everyone who made this possible. First, a heartfelt thanks to our chief patrons, Honorable Chancellor Shri Harshvardhanji Patil Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. Govind Kulkarni Sir, and all trustee members of Pimpri Chinchwad University. I would also thank to our co-patrons, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Sudeep Thepre Sir, and Dean of SOET, Dr. Vijay Patil Sir. Your belief in this initiative gave us the confidence and motivation to move forward with purpose. To our conveners, Dr. Ramdas Biradar Sir, Head of the First Year BTech, and Dr. Mayur Jakhete Sir. Thank you for your consistent guidance and encouragement and trust. Your support created the foundations on which this entire program was built. To my fellow co-convener, Mr. Manohar Kalgunde Sir, it's been a pleasure working alongside you through every phase of this journey. To our coordinator committee, Dr. Umesh Kute Sir, Dr. Dipali Mankar Ma'am, Dr. Sheetal Visute Ma'am, and Dipali Raval Ma'am. Thank you for managing everything with calm, clarity, and the total commitments. Importantly, a huge thanks also goes to the members of the resource committee, registration committee, technical committee, anchor committee, feedback committee, and certification committee. You handle the details no one sees, but everyone depends on. Truly appreciated your patience and dedication. Now, a big thanks to all our wonderful, amazing resource persons. Thank you so much for sharing your time, your experience, and your energy with us. From our first day conversation, when we discussed the topics and finalized dates, all the way to your session going live, you were incredibly supportive. I know many of you were juggling packed schedules, and yet you still made time for us. You responded to last minute calls and changes with patience and grace. Honestly, I followed up a lot, maybe more than once, but you never made it feel like a burden. You didn't just deliver a session, you brought clarity, insight, and meaningful. It brought real meaning and depth to this FDP, and I hope you know how much it meant. We are genuinely thankful to all our amazing resource persons. And last, but definitely not least, to all our participants, thank you for showing up with curiosity, focus, and dedication. Your engagement brought life to these sessions. You asked thoughtful questions, shared reflections, and made this FDP truly valuable. Time, time is a non-refundable currency, and each of you invested it here with us. That speaks volumes. Though these 10 days have come to an end, but the learning doesn't stop here. Let's carry this energy forward into our research, our teachings, and our thinkings. Thank you once again, and see you in what comes next. Thank you so much. Before we close this, just quick announcement. The feedback link has been posted in the chat box, and certificates will be sent to your registered email IDs to those who have maintained the attendance of at least 60%. Thank you so much once again for being the part of this journey. Thank you so much to everyone.